Yo, so look, why God let you fight demons? So, as humans, right, we all have free will, the bit which is pretty much the ability to choose how we think, feel, and act. We have the ability, whether we use it or not, because we humans do get very impulsive, so they don't always use their free will. But we are supposed to be able to choose our own thoughts, feelings, and actions. Now, with that shit being said, right, certain thoughts, feelings, and actions will lead you to either run into negativity or attract negativity. You feel me? That's what happens with your thoughts, feelings, and actions. You can either walk into negativity or just attract that shit to you through your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Now, with that shit being said, right, like I said, humans have free will. However, there is a natural flow of the universe. You feel me? Like there is a way that things are naturally flowing. It's just that as humans, we have an idea inside of our head of how we think shit should go, but then there's also how shit actually goes. And you would flow naturally with how shit is actually going to go if you were in tune with the source. When you get in tune with the source, right, when you get in tune with God, you feel me? You increase your level of awareness. If you become more aware, you have a clearer perception. If you have a clearer perception, you can understand things better, which will make you have a higher level of intelligence, a higher level of knowing. With that higher level of intelligence, you feel me, you will also have a heightened level of willpower, a heightened level of ability to act. Why? Because you know more shit, which allows you to act more, literally. Now, with that shit being said, right, if you're not in tune with the source, right, and you don't have these high levels of intelligence and stuff like that, you feel me, then you are susceptible to having a thought, feeling, or action that will cause you to either attract some negative shit or to go into some negative shit. You feel me? Now, of course, you could not be in tune with the source and still avoid all that negative shit. That is possible. However, you're still open to it. You feel me? So, if you have a thought, feeling, or action that attracts a demon or that leads you to a demon, you feel me? It's not even that God let you. You just use your free will to get there. And then, of course, when bad shit happens, what do most people do? They finally get in tune with the source, whether they become more spiritual, more religious, whatever the fuck, you feel me? Like, no, most people just have something bad happen and they pray. Okay, boom. Now they pray. Let's say you was fucking with a demon, you feel me? Now you're like, holy shit, I fucked with a demon. I'm on some scary shit. Boom. Now you decide to pray to God for your protection and stuff like that. And then guess what? It works. Why? Because when you pray to God, right? What you're doing is invoking a part of yourself. That's why prayers have been referred to as invocations, but I will explain this in later videos. Now, with that shit being said, right, when you do this, you're getting into with that part of yourself. You feel me? You're activating that part of yourself. You feel me? By bringing your awareness towards it. Now, because you brought your awareness towards God, right, you're getting in tune more with God, which will boost your intelligence and your willpower, which will likely make you have thoughts that make you avoid certain shit that would cause demons to come to you or that will cause you to be led into demons. You feel me? So, in that sense, God has protected you. Your own awareness has protected you. Your own intelligence has protected you. You feel me? So, like I said, when you mess with negative energy, right? It's not that God just let you do it. You just acted in a way that brought you to that. You feel me? And then when you pray to God again and stuff like that, you put your awareness back on God, which will increase your awareness of God, which will increase your intelligence and your willpower, which will make you think, feel, and act better. It will make you think, feel, and act in a way that's in tune with God. It will not lead you to fucking demons. And if it does lead you to demons, you will easily be able to handle them shits. You feel me? Now, with that shit being said, also, hold on, I wanted to say this shit. There's no way it just slipped my mind like that. What the fuck? That's why you fight evil, though. You did it to yourself. You feel me? Whether you notice it or not, you always do that shit to yourself. You feel me? And that's why getting in tune with God is important if you don't want to fuck with demons. It's not even like God is saying, "Oh, my holy child, I'm going to protect you." No, it's your. I remember what the fuck. I remember what I wanted to say. Okay, boom. So when we get in tune with God, right, we will always love God. We will love God to just speak to us and say, "Hey, don't do this. Hey, do that. Hey, if you do X, Y, and Z in this manner, then it will be successful. Hey, if you mess with that person, then it will ruin your life. Hey, this. Hey," like we will all love that advice from God, right? But here's the thing. We all have a voice inside of our head. The only problem is that that voice is not as intelligent as God, right? So if we were more intelligent, right, we could listen when a voice in our head says, hey, don't do that. Hey, do this. Hey, if you do X, Y, and Z in this way, it's going to be beneficial. Hey, that person's going to ruin your life. You feel me? If we were intelligent enough, we could be that voice in our head and not need a separate voice of God to do that shit. You feel me? Because the thing is, right, when you get that voice in your head and stuff like that and you start knowing shit, why does that happen? It's because you're more intelligent. You know more shit. It may be intuitive intelligence, because there's two types: intellectual and intuitive. Intellectual deals with like thinking and shit like that and logic. Intuition is just when you know that shit automatically. You feel me? And when you get in tune with God, you do get higher into levels of intuition because you are more intelligent. You feel me? So therefore, you will just start knowing shit. Why? Because you have boosted your intelligence. It's not a separate being saying, "Hey, take this information." No, you got in tune with the highest part of yourself, and because you've done that, now you are more intelligent and you have more ability to act and you're more aware. Therefore, you avoid bullshit. Therefore, when you do come into contact with bullshit, you can easily handle the bullshit. Therefore, you do actions that lead you onto peaceful shit. You feel me? You avoid shit that takes you away from that source. You avoid shit that takes away from your peace and all that other shit. You feel me? And it's like, yeah, that's why God lets you fight demons. God is not quote unquote letting you. The source of the universe is not quote unquote letting you fight demons. You let yourself do that shit. And the only way to stop it is to become more intelligent. Whether you do that shit by getting in tune with God or by fucking reading. Because reading a book could help you avoid negative bullshit, even though you're not in tune with God. You feel me? But yeah, that's all that really happens. You feel me? You don't really get any brownie points for being in tune with God. The brownie point comes from the fact that you've became more intelligent from being in tune with God, not because some separate being is holding you inside his arms and rocking you, saying you're gonna be okay, baby. That's not what's happening. That's not why you're being protected. It's because you're more intelligent now. Therefore, you have the intelligence to know when some shit is some bullshit. You feel me? But yeah, that's it. Peace.